And welcome back to the Resident Evil Remake Let's Play. I'm your host, Nutchucks. Joining me today again is Mr. Browbeat.
Oh, you gotta make keep track of us.
I cannot, I'm terribly sorry.
Let me give you a spoiler. I'm of a lighter complexion.
And very, very much so.
With more facial hair.
With a name like Coin Beaner, you'd assume that he was some of other descent, but when you find out he's Greek, it's kind of a, like, what?
I'm given to understand that people in general have a dim view of anyone that's not American, and especially not white. But there you are.
Yep.
Well, we are back in the mansion.
Yep.
With tactical shoulder pads.
Indeed, in the tactical beret. So as we left off last time, we were starting to take care of the death masks.
We never resolved that. Let's just say Mesopotamia and move on. Somebody thought they were cool, so they were included.
Much. So the whole reason they were included was just to give an extra added spice to the game. And it's like, ooh, death, zombies. That's probably all the reason why they were included. So right now we're just taking care of death mask, I believe 3 and 4.
We're professionals.
Indeed. It is death masks 3 and 4. So right now, as you can see, I'm heading out to the graveyard where I'm going to be dropping it off into the pit with the hanging coffin. So right now, that's where we're headed off to. And as you can see, there's nobody out there. Pretty much taking care of all the enemies in the house.
I thought they came back. Like, you can shoot them all you want, but they'll be back.
Unfortunately, the 2 in the graveyard don't come back. So,
ironically enough, the one place with all the bodies ever, nope.
Nope, they do not come back. So what happened with one of them, though, I blew their head off anyway, so he wouldn't have come back in general. So right now, it is the mask without eyes. So we're going to put that in there real quick, take care of it. And if you look at the video, you can kind of tell if you have a good resolution on there that you can tell which ones are which. So now we only have 2 of them to go find. So we're off to go find the other 2.
So the masks do look distinct. Their textures are modeled to no eyes, no mouth, no nose, and no conscience, right?
No, so it's no eyes, no mouth, no nose, and the one is then all 3. The final one is all 3.
Just a blank face. Just a Dementor.
It's like Slenderman.
Slenderman had a nose though.
Oh, he's just a white face, white peel.
Just a white face.
Yeah, he looks like a mannequin.
Interesting.
7-foot tall mannequin with.
Who am I thinking of? Spy versus Spy. That's what it is.
Indeed. So right now we're going to be heading down the stairs and going to the left. Or actually, we're going to run into the stairs.
And the pillar and the wall.
Yeah.
That venom is still hanging around, I guess.
It is now. What I was trying to do is I couldn't remember which one that was. I couldn't remember if it was the helmet key or if it was the other key. So right now we're going to go head off to the other spot. So at the end of this video, it's going to be getting from dropping off that second one to a cabin in the woods. So we're going.
Is it the cabin in the woods?
It is not the cabin in the woods. But
come on, man. There's got to be a cellar at the bottom where you get to select your torment.
That'd be great. By the way, I've never watched that movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it off of the internet about it.
I think we've touched upon it. It still carries my heavy, heavy endorsement. It is a Whedon-produced film, I believe.
Is it
not
Joss
written? The Whedon family. I think Zach Whedon may be involved, or Joss Whedon maybe helped produce it, but it's not written by him.
Oop, missed a jump scare, by the way.
Zombies
to the window.
Post-reactionary scare.
Oh, God.
I think we'll be okay. I think.
Yeah, we should be okay. So right now, where you have to go to get the other mask is...
in the zombie's arms.
Indeed.
Tonight. Jill's a girl who knows how to say no.
Would you be saying that Jill would be dying in his arms tonight?
Only if he tased him in the heart.
Oh.
And yes, that is the case.
So I went to the wrong room, actually. I was like, wait a minute. So I went to the wrong room. I had to go back, and it was actually the other door. So I went down this way for no reason. And
let's see if you retase him.
No, I do get jumped on, though. Like, my bad.
No, that's so much numbing. He bit you in the neck, you grab your side.
That's how it works, right? It's like how we talked about the mosquitoes. You got to have the off to make sure it didn't work. So you get bit in the neck, so it affects your stomach. Completely different, areas.
When you get shot in the foot, the solution is mouth to mouth.
So just for heads up, guys, here's how this puzzle's going to work. You're going to need a purple crown, a green necklace. No, excuse me, orange crown. God, I can't remember now. I'm telling you guys.
We're lost.
We are all lost. Actually, let me see here. It is... it's a green crown, a orange bracelet, and a purple necklace.
I'm glad that you're able to simulate the feeling of confusion, saying, I know how this works. I know... Wait, shit. Okay,
as you can
no,
see,
maybe it was...
I kind of forgot. So it's a green Yeah, the bracelet's there. It's orange, but as you can see in the picture, you already need to be orange. And then I realized, nope, that's not right. So what it is on when you first come in the door, you get the first picture. You turn it on from that side. Then you go around and turn the other two on from the side.
They can't see you pointing. They can't see you pointing.
No, they can't. Where this picture is. So what you do is you read it. So it's the two on this side at the end, and then the one at the very end on the door where you come in will be right there. You hit that button, and it turns it to the way you need it. So it's this one.
I can't wait for you to hear this and try to picture it from words alone.
I am waiting myself, too, trying to explain this. By the way, we're recording this at 3 a.m. on 2:30.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
We've had a long and successful episode in which it picked up none of our words on our Dead Space Let's Play. So we're going to find a solution to that. We have some good footage, but...
So once you find that, solve the puzzle in that room, all it does is leads you back out to the graveyard.
Is it a shortcut?
It becomes a shortcut.
Nice.
So if you're Chris, though, you need one of the old keys. And since you're Jill, you get the lockpick. So what you'll do is you'll unlock it to the graveyard and run down and put the death mask there.
Is there a perfect number of old keys for older doors needed to be unlocked?
Yes, there is. For every old key you have, there's a door that it goes to. So they don't give you any extra, they don't give you any less. There's no...
And you can never be stuck in a place where you just don't have a key.
Exactly. You have to... There's a key somewhere. And they built it intentionally that way. So all you're going to do from here, run down the stairs and go put the mask on.
Is that grave significant? It got its own shot.
That grave in general, no. The only thing that's significant now is just the coffin. So you're gonna go put that on there, and I spend a couple minutes here trying to figure out which one it goes to. Like, I swear it was this one.
Well, you've only got two options. It's a 50-50 shot, isn't it?
It is, but the thing is, I kept trying to put it on this one, and then after a few seconds, I realized, well, the other one I'm trying to put it onto already has a mask on it.
So you were yelling jackal. Jackal, jackal, jackal. It's a jackal.
It's a jackal. Yep, like, I even checked it, like, all right, that's the one without nose, eyes, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah.
We all have those moments. Like, you try it 35 times because you could have sworn that's what it was. Guess what? Still wasn't.
Exactly.
But you had to keep trying because maybe, just maybe, reality will shape itself to your whims.
Kind of like how that mouth was formed. It's just like a giant O face. It's like, it's giving everybody its O face.
Is it a droopy O face?
No, not at all.
Huh. Because sometimes they just fail to hold their shape. Sort of gelatinously slopping around there. See, that same grave again. Yeah. That grave is important. I'm telling you.
It might be. I just never really read into it. So now we got to go find the fourth death mask here. And which is in, if I'm not mistaken...
It's in a room full of blank faces. Completely featureless.
Indeed. Oh, God, I'm having a brain fart now. Oh, it's in the room with the knights, so we'll see that real quick. I went to the wrong way right there, but you go through this door, and we know we took a right up there to go meet Dick and the giant snake. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a great children's book, by the way. Dick and the giant
snake. I think so.
But you go around the corner, so when you come in here, you take a left. Right there, this giant door is the only other key you can use for the armored key. What we do here is you just got to solve an easy puzzle. In the original game, it was gas in the room. This one, it's just...
Further time limit.
Yeah, so you have to get it, and if you don't get it right and you set it, it causes you to die. So...
Neat.
All you have to do here is push the first one in. You have to have them all pushed up back against the wall. So you push the first one to the right, then you do this one. I do it every way this time. Every time I've done it this way. Those come back out. And that goes back in. Pushes that one back out. Now it's all taken care of. So you probably could do it a lot simpler way. Just kind of the way I've always done it.
Muscle memory. It makes sense.
Yeah. Like we said in the first episode, no one's going to play it the way we play it. Or the way I play it. I play games very differently than most people. So what you do after that is there's a button right there. You press it, and that's going to open that, and you get a little box. You have to solve the puzzle. So you solve the puzzle to get a puzzle. So the puzzle on this one, though...
It did say woe to you, and another puzzle is just more woe.
Yeah.
So self-fulfilling, really. You do this yourself.
Yep, so this is super simple. Like, okay, you have the jewelry box. You examine it. Oh, hey, jewelry box, press the heart. And then you swing around to the other side and press the other heart.
Ah, you bring the two halves together.
Yep, make a hole. And then ta-da!
Puzzle as old as time.
Indeed.
You got a mask.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so now what I do after this is I run downstairs and I get I go to the save room to get ammo. The boss, well, he's not really a boss, he's a Crimson Head. but he's a little bit tougher than normal Crimson Head. I could probably used all my shotgun ammo and taken care of him, but I take the super less dangerous route, like super non-dangerous. I go
This
and
is
grab.
sounding shady by the second, man. What did you do?
I grabbed a grenade launcher,
Oh, okay.
so it was super easy. Nothing, but he took 3 grenade rounds, so that's a very strong Crimson Head.
Did you fire them point blank? They have
Pretty
an arming
much.
distance, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. He was pretty close up against me, and I used the flame round, so I used burst.
You ever played a little bit of Black Ops and you had the China Lake and you fired off and suddenly the person in front of you doesn't explode, they just sort of thud backwards because you put a giant fist-sized shell into their chest.
I have not.
Well, it was good times, I tell you.
So right now, what I did was I just switched it out and wanted to put the acid rounds back in case I. You want to save the
Put
acid,
their acid rounds in your mouth.
You want to save the acid rounds for like Yawn and everything once later on in the game. So
Yawn comes back?
Yep, you did. Even though he ate Dick, he
He
comes
bit
back.
Dick hard and he spewed.
Yep.
Spew, Dick, spew.
So I kind of go around my elbow to get to my asshole back to the thing. So there's 2 ways of getting to.
Run that by me again?
I went around my elbow to get to my asshole back to put the death mask up. So if you go out that save room and take a left, instead of going up the stairs, there's a door, but the knob is loose. You can only go out the door twice.
Loose knobs and elbows. Here we go.
So you can only go out the door twice, and after the second time, you can no longer go out the door. Like you were stuck on that, and you have to go around. So be thoughtful when you use it. So that was a reason. That's the main reason why I went this way. I was like, I know I may have to go back in and out of that way. So the easiest option is just to do it this way.
We're just getting sexual by the minute here.
Oh yeah.
We're going in and out of Dick and Yawn.
That sounds like a great band name. In and Out with Dick and Yawn.
Or a radio program or anything, really.
Yeah.
Or a fast food joint.
It's the new NPR show they're going to have. In and Out with Dick and Yawn. All the political hot points of the presidential debates.
I can see it. It's got legs.
Yeah, it does. Well, technically no, because it's a snake. No!
Foiled. And the 4th mask is about to come on.
For some reason it didn't. I guess it wasn't lined up correctly.
Perfect alignment.
Alright, so now
Ka-chunk.
we have a giant coffin made out of metal that just dropped on the floor.
Is this your first canonical Crimson Head?
Technically, yes. And he's gonna move. Oh, door shuts. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh god, I'm gonna run to the. Oh. Just Michael Jackson Thriller to your ass. Like.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Just took it to the straight
You
to the
did.
face. Just,
Dropped. I didn't see the drop.
Like
It just
how-
landed.
like how he's baiting me here. Like, I'm going to wait a couple minutes. Will she come by? Nope.
Well,
Nope.
think about the power in those legs and that limb strength, man.
I know. This guy's got to have, like, abs of steel.
I think he picks himself up by his desiccated ass.
And now he's on fire, and I get myself hurt a couple times right here. Like, oh god, I'm on fire myself.
Well, come on. You're in an enclosed environment and you're using grenades. You
very true.
invited this calumny.
I did indeed. So, if you want to, you pick up the shotgun shells there, and then, I just got extra ammo. What you want to do is after that, for some reason I completely forgot right here, you have to go back into the coffin and grab an amulet out of the coffin. So what you do there, you press it, and hey, look, there's something in there. It's a giant amulet.
An old sigil.
Yep. So, once you go and grab that, you go back through the little door that we came from with the picture, the little extra area, the shortcut. You'll go through there, and then you'll get to a spot where we'll put the amulet in. And that's what we're headed to now.
To playing this, when was the last time you played this? Probably playing this newest
This
time.
episode. This episode, the last time we did the last episode.
I mean, like the game.
Oh. I got really super excited about doing these Let's Plays because I knew they were coming up, so I started picking them up about a month ago.
So you played this game previously, beat it, solved it,
Yep.
and we're still here.
Yep.
Well, I think it's very brave of you to fight your disabilities like dyslexia and such in order to be able to do this again, because we see you try it and almost get it in the second, third try. And as you're describing yourself from recent memory, and again you get it from the second or third try.
Yes.
So in a nation of ADD, man, you are just a banner champion. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Right here I had to pause a little bit. I forgot to delete this out. My bad.
No worries.
I had to answer a phone call.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then bad on you. I thought it was just a moment.
It is just a moment. I had to
Hi,
hang
hello? This is Henry. No, I can't talk to you right now. I'm doing a thing.
It was work. Like, I'm busy. Sorry. So, I went back in here, wanted to get rid of the grenade launcher.
Because you have to tightly monitor your space.
You do. You want to make sure you have enough space for anything.
How many slots?
You have 8. Yep. And
That
Chris
is
has
monstrous.
6. Yep.
Oh, wow, that is... Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Oh, boy, this is not a fun game.
No, it is very cruel to the player. In the original version, Jill was like normal mode, Chris was hard mode.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way it was. Like, so if you wanted to get a hold of the game, hey, get a grasp on the game, play as Jill first, and then do Chris. So right here, this, like I said, if you go through...
So canonically speaking, Chris never makes it out. His version ends up with him dead in the basement.
No, he does.
If he's hard mode, then you're just going to die more often. If he dies more often, canonically, Jill makes it out, Chris doesn't.
Yes.
And easy mode is Wesker. Chris this way.
Went through the wrong door again. As you see, I kind of messed up on this whole thing. Like, oh man, I just for some reason slipping my mind.
Well, you seem remarkably enabled as a special needs man. I admire this about you.
Indeed, everybody should. All right, so right here, you're gonna have to go down this little hallway, and at the end there'll be a little amulet. You put the amulet in. Dear God, if I could talk. And right about now is when I realize there's a dog coming.
Just stay in the menu forever. He can never touch you if you never leave inventory.
So there was one game where that wasn't true, and that's Resident Evil Outbreak, where you got a group of people, and you had to go through the level and realize who you needed, and then you had to go back through.
Wow.
Yeah, that dog just messed me all up.
It mounted you hard. It mounted you. Better than yawn.
So what you had to do was that you had to be fast, and you had to learn from each time you played that spot. You're like, okay, well, I need this person because they have this person because they have that, this person. It's the only time that when you paused, it didn't save you from getting your ass handed to you.
What would you think of a Resident Evil game that would be similar to Majora's Mask, where you were a Flash clone of a STARS member, and you would die within, let's just say, 3 days or something, or like 8 hours or something. Mm-hmm. So you keep trying to make runs and get further progress to help yourself eventually escape or save one of the actual people, but you would reset the game with some permanence of progression.
That'd be kind of neat.
Or like 20 minutes. I don't know, rough idea, but the idea is that you're caught in this desperation where everything is running out, including you. If you don't do it fast enough, then whoever it is you're trying to fight for or save, maybe yourself, like an Ada Wong goo baby.
Yeah, I could see that. It'd be kind of a neat concept. It'd be something different. I mean, Resident Evil after 5 and 6 is kind of taking a hit in my eyes. So right here, you need to do west on the red one and north on the blue. So what that does is that each one, if you go down to the dogs, one is destruction, and I believe the other one's revenge.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So if there was the dog that just turned, so if you go down to the gate, you read them, and then you go all the way back up to the top of this spot right here, and it gives you north is destruction, south, it gives you all the ones.
Right, so you're saving yourself a trip. That I understand.
Yeah, so just if you want to get a shortcut real quick and just cut through north, you do west on red, north on blue. Super simple, takes care of everything.
But what do those words mean, though? Destruction.
It just is the way they are described on the dog. The dog is facing the way of destruction. I mean, they're just...
This dog eats the couch, and this dog pisses on the ashes, okay?
Yeah. And somehow I managed to hit south on accident.
Wow.
Yeah, I was going super slow, and I still managed.
There's a switch here.
And I think I hit west on this one. Like, boop.
And you have time to spin. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for playing this instead of me.
Oh, yeah, anytime. I'm like, yeah, this works, right? I'm like, wait a minute. I forgot, so I had to run down. So, you guys
I haven't seen this before. Like, this is beautiful. I get to see the common player experience. I know this game. Wait, shit. Hang on.
I remember it, but it's just, at this moment in time when I was trying to play it, I had a lot going on, so I'm sitting there jogging multiple things. In which, isn't really an excuse, but yes, north and west is what you need. So blue is north, red is west. And right there, bam.
We juggle a lot of real life problems here.
Yeah. So once you see that door, do that. The gate is unlocked. Just pop on through.
Did it give you the prompt of something open somewhere?
Pretty much. It gives you a little, unlocking stuff.
You mean that gate? I don't know. Go check it out.
So right here, remember the wind crest where Jill shot the bee through her head?
Yes.
If you take a right there in that middle between the tombstones, you place it in that, and you get the Magnum.
Why didn't you?
I didn't bring it with me.
Oh.
Because we have a more important spot that's about to be coming up that we're going to need.
What's more important than the
space for.
Magnum? Nothing. Hand
Nothing right
cannon.
now.
Samurai Edge.
So, we're going to be making our way up to that cabin that I talked about at the beginning of the episode.
Yes, the cabin in the woods.
Indeed. So, we're heading up to the top of the hill real quick, and we're just dodging some trees. And then we'll be getting to the cabin, where we'll be meeting a new and pivotal character.
I can't wait. Let's see what this is.
I know. Well, we
Is
don't
it
get
that's the Hispanic guy from
we'll
4?
No, we'll get to meet him on the next episode.
Ah.
So I left it a little bit of suspense, and mainly I couldn't open the door either, so that's,
Forced suspense is better than no suspense, I suppose.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be a good spot to stop at.
As long as he's saved.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to save? Oh, dear God.
This could be a setback, folks.
Indeed. I keep forgetting what to do for some reason right there. I keep stopping. So, guys, this is the last little bit of Grime and Game for this episode. So, for Browbeat and for Nutchucks, you guys have a great night and enjoy the rest of the clip.
Thank you for suffering with us.
Indeed.